Good evening, folks. Happy Thursday to you. All right. Cashew, what's good? Cashew, I was thinking of you today as I was playing through Assassin's Creed. There's this quest giver. I don't remember his name, but he wears like a full kind of headdress thing, and he wheezes a lot, and he explains that he had been poisoned by his brother or something, and I could not help but think that that same actor almost certainly played one of those creatures. What are they called? You know, I am a biotic god. One of those guys, because like the cadence of the speaking and even like the accent and the pauses for the wheezing sounded so much like it was right out of Mass Effect. Like I closed my eyes and like I could picture him as like one of those aliens instead of as this like, you know, sick Japanese guy. So I was wondering if you had gotten to that part and if you had thought the same. All right, so let's go send out a tweet here. All right, live and finishing up the last two paths in 9.2. Low key, ready to. That doesn't make sense. Come say hey at Marvel Champions, and then link, and then this subtle thumbnail change today. All right, let's post that. Okay, and then let's post in the Discords. Everybody. And then one more time in here. All right, cool. What's up, Akbar? Not really, no. The links on the trap nodes they look pretty rough. What's up, Brennan? Draft on in the background. I saw the first two picks. And I've got like the tracker up on the site next to me here so I can keep track. But my team isn't picking until probably much later. The way that this round usually goes, they probably won't be picking till like 10 or so. I would guess so. But if Pittsburgh is up and I haven't noticed, then please call it out in the chat so I can see who they screw up this year. What's up, Casey? Changed my mind about Gambit, and we'll be doing Lumitrix. We have a rank 4 Lumitrix in our alliance, and yeah, he's pretty great. What's up, Lincoln? You remember that guy? Only need 2 trophies. One is spread across all 4 seasons. Okay. Yeah, I haven't even like looked at the list. I kind of just figured I would be getting it without trying, but like I've popped a few trophies here and there. I have no idea like how far I am in the story or anything. I feel like I have so much more of the map to clear. The Fog of War was one thing that I didn't mention the other day. I really, really dislike the Fog of War. And I feel like if you get all of the... I feel like the viewpoints should clear more of the fog. And if you get all of the viewpoints, I feel like it should clear all the fog in that region. Because so many of each area is just mountains and forests. There's no way I'm just going to just walk around the map like Assassin's Creed 3 style to clear like you had to do for the Frontier. Like there's just no way I'm going to do that. What's up, CB? What's up, Silver? What's up, Snars? Just hit 150 subscribers. Congrats. Onward and upward, man. We all started there at one point. Blizzard, who's the handsome guy in the glasses? Is there somebody behind me? I don't see any handsome guys in glasses, Blizz. Yeah, like the encroaching stun one I think is going to be the tricky one, so we'll probably do that first. I'm not too concerned about the power steal one because they're There are champs that are power steel immune, so I can bring them. Mark Sanchez. Good morning, Sans. Have to fight Lotan today. Is it your first attempt? It's she's really not that bad. Really not that bad. You'll pick it up a lot more quickly than some of the previous bosses, I think. And definitely, she doesn't come close to Ares. So, glasses do look very nice. Thank you. I must have slept, like I woke up in the middle of the night around like 2, and like my right eye was like, I don't know, like the way that I was sleeping, it was like open somewhat, like against my pillow, and it's been irritated all day. So I had to give up on the contacts and switch to the glasses. So the lag is, yeah, a lot of people have been having lag issues. I feel super bad for that. All right, let's do this Scourge path, which we can bring pretty much all science champs for, and we can bring Carl for Terrax and Arcus. We could also bring... I'm trying to think if there's a better option than a 6-star. Isophene would probably work for Terrax and Arcus. She wouldn't get the cold snap, but she would heal up from the armor breaks. Let's... or Rinshra, I think, would be the other good option. But Carl is just so good. All right, we're gonna go with this. You titaniated the entire Scourge path? Okay. I'm going to have to reread the Scourge nodes here. Look, 1,000,000 gold on that path? Good lord. Alright, we've got... Let me turn down my volume here. It's very loud for me. Alright, let's go down to like that. Okay. Hey, what's up, Abdo? Itemless 9.2 is for everyone. I know. We were talking about that the other night, how like it's not like as big of a deal as it used to be, right? But I just kind of like, at this point, I just want to keep the streak going, you know? All right, what do we got here? We've got stun immune, pierce, power gain, blah, blah, blah. Combo count, punch specials, and knockdown. Okay. So let's do magma. And we'll have a bunch of tries with this one probably. Let's go. Carl remains undefeated against Terrax. I'm just even more bummed that Carl isn't the Mystic 7-star. We have to put up with Tigra instead. Big bummer. Thought after your laps around the track with the kids, you accepted you're older and broke out the glasses. No, but my the tops of my thighs hurt still, or not hurt. They're a little sore. Probably anybody here. And then like special 3s only, I would guess. I don't really know who's going to be the most useful, so. I am also not a huge fan of the Fat Man decision. I know I'm like risking it for the biscuit here with these special attacks, but well, as long as we don't give her too many armor ups, we should be okay. Nice, 30k crit there. Nice. Double weakness, that stinks. Okay, just about dead. Okay, cool. What's up, MSD? Didn't know tonight was Handsome Streamer Night. Yeah, are you streaming next, bud? Have a good night yourself, Abdo. Appreciate it. Stopping by. Who do you want most from the Heart of Fire Crystal? I think APOC, because the plan is to use my rank 4 mutant gem on him. And he doesn't need duped at all. And I would break my no unduped rank 4s for him, because it literally does nothing that I really need. Nick Fury number 2. iBomb number 3, I guess. I actively do not want Tigra, and I guess I'll rank future Ant-Man, but I will probably never use him on principle. I can't stand glancing. I hate glancing. I think it's one of the worst mechanics in the game. I think that future Ant-Man's glancing is not as interactable as I would like it to be. There are only like 5 champs right now who can effectively get around it, and with intercepting being as total ass as it is right now, it's not reliable enough to remove his armors that way. So yeah, in conclusion, screw glancing and screw Zane. At this point, though, like, I'm assuming the Cosmic, it's got to be CGR Hulkling. Like, I don't know. And then like they teased Magic in the Radiance post the other day. So like if you're gonna put Magic in the game at a higher rarity, like, I guess nobody's off the table, and you know, maybe Quake is next, maybe Herc is later. Like, I don't know. I don't particularly like it, but I'm not the one making the decisions. So I think that this event next month, the pressure to spend is going to be higher than perhaps any other spending event in the history of the game, because the FOMO for these champs is going to be so real. And you also have to lump Red Guardian in there, right? He's coming in this event as well. It's just a lot of really good champs who are paywalled for a long time. Because like we haven't seen the Omega Days champs from last year still have not made their way into the basic pool or any other pool for that matter. So it stands to reason that it'll be a year or more before you see these champs available anywhere else. She's being very, very polite with her special attacks tonight. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate it. Oh, I thought I dexed that. I remember thinking that it was like really risky to let the Scourge charges build up here and then eradicate them with a special punish. I feel like this could have been reworked a little bit better. Like, the Scourges don't really feel like they're a threat at all in this path because you're just constantly punishing specials and eradicating them. Nice. Okay. Hey, what's up, Vega? Are there enough Quakers left in the game? Oh, absolutely. I'm kind of mostly kidding about the Quake thing because she is legitimately totally broken, and releasing her into the game at a higher rarity would be disastrous for war, at least. Maybe not for Battlegrounds because she's slow, but for war, like the war meta would be over if Quake existed, I think. Let's see. Here we go. I missed a lot of stuff. What's up, Neil? Missed you. Good luck, Gabe. About to take a crack at 9.2 as well. Just yell at DLO when he gets here. DLO's not the one making those decisions, so I have nothing to yell at him for. He's not deciding who's getting put in the game. Herc as a 7-star is less threatening on competitive game modes versus a CGR Hulkling. I don't know that I agree with that. Having immortality is pretty good for a mode like War where dying is penalized. So I'm not sure I would agree with that. He is definitely busted in questing too, but Vega, did I say hi to you already? I've already forgotten. If so, hi again. Are Magic and Quake that good? I mean, that's part of the thing. Like, we've been told for years that these champs were so powerful that they couldn't even be a 6-star, and now we're teasing them in a post, an official post. We're teasing one of them anyways. So, like, I want to know what changed. And, like, Vega talked about this in his video today. Like, what has changed where these champions who, up until, not literally speaking, but, like, up until last month, there was no way you would see a Magic or a Quake at 6 or 7-star, and now all of a sudden it seems like a very real possibility. Like, what has changed? Because unless they're giving them ability updates, and man, good luck with that. Good luck selling that. Good luck selling a Magic nerf to the community. What's up, Grass? Good to see you, buddy. Who are the best counters for buff Sentinel? Anybody who can deal with his power gain is good. So, like, Nefaria is good, Void is good, Leader is good. Alternatively, you can use somebody with Pulverize, like Bill or Thanos, to get rid of his armor ups. You can also Armor Shatter him, which should remove the armor ups as well. Or you can just be very mindful of how much power you're giving him, because the power gain from him at the end of the fight does happen pretty slowly and predictably. So if you are keeping him at or below a bar of power around when the armor ups trigger, you're going to have to just hard bait like 3 specials in a row. And it's only if he really, really turtles up is he going to toss a special 3. Alternatively, in War, some of us have been taking the approach of just using an invuln boost and pushing him to the SP3 right away, because then he can't use it again during the fight, and you're kind of a lot safer. That was a really lengthy explanation, but I hope it was helpful. All right, moving back. What do we got? Danny. Every time I see Danny's name, I think of that scene from Mrs. Doubtfire, where he's like frantically changing between himself and the Doubtfire character, and he just yells out, "Danny, Danny, Danny boy." I hope somebody understands. I know Neil's here; he gets that. Mrs. Doubtfire, an all-time great movie. Lovely to meet you. How cool does Danny look in 60 frames per second, by the way? The dashback animation is just so smooth. I love it. Oh, nice. Don't love that. Thankfully, no neuroshocks, so... I think one of the other reasons that I'm kind of salty about future Ant-Man, coming back to him for a moment, is because it means that we are still, it means that I am still without a 7-star Viv. And Viv, who is a champion who is way more balanced than future Ant-Man is, but we can't put a champ in the Crystal who requires max Sig, because then people will be upset about it. So we better just wait and never release her, rather than upset the community. God forbid a Sig 200 champ be put in the pool. By the way, that is my assumption. That is not something that I know or have heard. That is what I am assuming. All right. Well, as the Cleveland Browns say, there's always next sales event, right? Oh, that was super dumb. Okay. Hello! Thank you. Help is on the way, dear. Coming, sis. Oh, I love all the Mrs. Doubtfire jokes in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, Robin Williams was just one of the greatest comedic talents of all time. There will never be somebody as just... His talent for extemporaneous comedy is unmatched, and it's incredible to watch him. Like how much stuff he just ad-libs. I think about all the footage they have from when he did Aladdin that is under lockdown for like the next 80 years or something. Nick is already about as close to needing max Sig as it gets. Is he? Like, he needs the Awakening, but the SIGs just slow down his LMD. I wouldn't say Nick needs max Sig. Sig 1 is totally fine for him. OR was last year's champ that needed 200 SIGs. Browns catching strays. Funny because true. That's right. That's right. Even when I'm feeling down, I can always make fun of the Browns. Seven-star feature Ant-Man equals Beta Ray Bill buff. I mean, there are a few others who can take future Ant-Man, but the list is like very, very small. We got 300 some champs in the game, and there are like 5 that can take him. Like Scream, Gladiator, Beta Ray Bill. Who else has a Pierce? Serpent. Hulkling, who doesn't exist as a 7-star, maybe yet, can take him. Still hunting for that Iron Heart. Saving my Titan for Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman is pretty cool. Iron Heart, also very, very cool. Oop. Oh, that one. That was a little rough. I have to like resort to blind intercepts now because I just can't. The light intercepts, like they either just stand there or they punish them. And I don't want to take another bleed on the block from him. We're in a good cycle here though. We'll be fine. That was a waste of a special because I wasn't paying attention. I miscounted my debuffs. Oh, we're reversing the power gain now, so it's a little bit harder to... See, there it is again. Just another great light backdraft intercept. Yeah, like I'm not really worried about who can counter them fast, Ace. I mean, that's just me personally because I don't really give a crap about Battlegrounds, but... I feel like it'll be pretty easy to lock some of those champs out on the new war map. And he's like a timeout threat, like anywhere. Venom can take Fam because Venom is the best champion in the game. Right under Deathless Vision. Woof. Woof. That's a take. That's an absolute take of all time. Which form do I need here? Do I need the Incinerate form? I can't remember. I think it's Bleed and Shock, and then Incinerate and Cold Snap. Yeah, okay. Does anybody else not trust the Absman pre-fight? Like, I know it lasts the whole quest unless you change it, but I have to do it every fight anyways. You already matched buffed Yondu, apparently. Yeah. Oh, I did not mean to get to my special 3, but it's okay. Ah, that was absolutely on me. That was also on me. Good thing we don't need him after this. All right, cool. Looks like the game team just confirmed one of next month's champs with an in-game message. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe it's just a profile pic. Arcus's SP2 is what it feels like to chew 5 gum. That's so good. Well played. Well played, Cashew. What's up, Jeff? Okay, my stream deck is apparently not working, but thanks for the input, Jeff. Yeah, it's been that way for me for a while. Like, it used to be like if you did the medium intercept, you risked getting parried or punished. But now, like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel safe anymore. Like, it feels as risky as a medium. Because they'll either, like I said, they'll either just stand there and you'll whiff, or they will, like, walk up and then stop and then light snap you right after your light is over. It's awful. All right, let's grab... I'm torn on what to do here because we could grab a second photon. And the reason I'm thinking a second photon is because when she gets stunned, she'll go invisible or whatever. Or I could just say, screw it, and we can do like Silk or Ham again. What do you guys think? Oh, my photon isn't ascended. I don't want to ascend her. Okay, so forget that. Or we could use like rank 2 Red Hulk would probably be pretty good. I'm really torn on what to do. Let's assume that I'm going to get punched a couple times while stunned. While stunned. Silk and Ham, I feel like, are too fragile for this. So I'm thinking Titania or Red Hulk. Give Joe some love. Silk is honestly so good for... Did you do this path, Akbar, with her? Silk is very good. I just know I'm gonna get like absolutely wrecked on a stun. Unless I just don't use any specials. Did every path with her? Okay. Let me bring up my my chart as well, just so I can have it handy. Use Punk, would not recommend. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Nefaria on the next path because he has that Power Steal immunity, which is really good. Encroaching stun is easy to manage. Okay. All right, let's go. I really do kind of want to give Red Hulk a try, but I'm going to trust Akbar, and we're going to go Silk again. All right. It was way easier than I thought. Okay. Okay. I think Photon is going to be my safest option here, but... All right, so let's see how this trap works. So I have 25 seconds, stunned for 3 seconds, unless... Okay, right, so that's typical. Timer is paused while you're in the Maelstrom, unless they are performing a special attack. So if you're in the Maelstrom and using a special attack, it's not paused. Or Lotan has the Corrupted Seal of Soul. Which phase is that? Form. That must be the last phase. Yeah, okay. It is always paused during Sanctified and during her special attacks. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Wet Noodle. All right, let's go in with our least healthy champ, I guess. It's really generous. Only gets unpaused when you can realistically deal with it. Okay. Okay. Actually, let's go with the slow. Or we could do trauma. Physical vuln or petrify, taunt or exhaustion. Suppression or weakness. So we can just go. Doesn't really matter. We'll go with soak first, and then we want medium 2s or special 1s with the, you know what? Screw it. Medium 2s or special 1s. Okay. Nice. Was holding block and frame perfect light attack right there from her. Incredible. Made it to Onslaught on my epic path this evening. Gonna commit and push to the end. Good luck. If you need an Ares guide, I know a guy. Ares is very satisfying. Like once you get the patterns memorized, like, and then like they speed up, so it actually, like, I struggled when it was slow on subsequent runs. Oh my god, dude. Well, rip She-Hulk. Dude, I can't even block! What? I stood up and she was already hitting me. I guess I'm going to take the 50% penalty here. Path 4 for me. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What's up, Debo? Serious mode, glasses are on. Minor eye injury. I got the Ares fight figured out after I was all done. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Let's we're gonna be starting at a disadvantage here, so let's maybe switch it up. If it ever lets me in the game. All right. Yeah, we'll go with Soak because she's going to be stun immune later in the fight anyways. Oh, nice. It's paused. She's going to stun me right away. Yep. Oh, that's such crap that it doesn't reset in between phases. That's terrible. Like there is... That sucks. There we go. All right, parry or special 2s now. Oh, come on. Well, she's just going to dex out and block, I guess. Awesome. Jeez. All right, exhaustion. So we'll go with Luke here. Nice. Too early. I can't predict when it's going to pause, so I have no idea when it's going to pause. There are 2 different pause timers there. I have no idea which one is which. Okay. All right. Now we need to be in the Maelstrom. Dex are heavy. All right, here we go. We're going to get killed right away here, watch. Yep. All right. Well, the stun timer was going to go. I should have waited for the stun to come off. I don't know why the stun timer is not on my side. Maybe it's because it's easier to look at her rather than yourself. So it's like it's actually maybe a little bit easier because I want to be watching her moves anyways. I don't want to be watching my champ, right? All right. Let's go in with Void, I guess. We're going to try and stick to only special ones just to keep one in the bank at all times. So far, so good here. Oh my god, I was... Okay. Oh boy. Oh god. Yep. That whole sequence was because I was trying to back up and wait for the timer, and she caught me with a reverse intercept, and that was all she wrote. So, Fantman, yeah, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Oop. And she stole my power, and now I can't use a special, and I'm stunned. Nice. Nice. Well, it comes down to Photon, otherwise we are restarting the path. Very, very frustrating. Nice. Dashback didn't work. Perfect. Alright, cool. Well, I'm glad we didn't have to restart because that would have been very painful. Very, very annoying. But I'm glad that path is over. I think the other one will be a little bit easier. All right. Oh. Everybody did reasonably well in that fight, though. So I can't be... yeah. Made the right choices, I think, there. All right, so this is a crit me path. And I think you can pretty much use anybody here, just with a... Yeah, skill champs applying debuffs are bonus, but that's fine. So let's use, instead of Carl, let's use like Bullseye. Where are you, buddy? There you are. And then we can bring in... Let's see here. I have Storm written down too, because Storm has a really high crit rate. We need a Scorpion counter, but I think Bullseye can probably handle Scorpion. Bullseye can probably handle Photon too. Yeah. And then I think I kind of want to bring in 2 path champs, and then we'll keep Bullseye for Lotan. He won't get the bleeds, but he'll still get the G crits, so I think it'll be pretty useful. Bullseye destroys everything on this path. All right, we'll go in with just Bullseye. We'll see how it works. Also recommend Silk, so you can auto-evade the special 2, which she'll get more often. Not if I'm immune to the Power Steal, which is what I'm kind of hoping for. So, like, Photon and Nefaria, I think, are going to be the big ones. And, like, with Luke, the Exhaustions should keep a lid on her power gain. So. Actually, don't know that I want Void. We've got Jen, we've got Photon, we've got Luke. Do I want, like, Ham instead of Void? No, we'll just keep Void because he's tanky. Nefaria is immortal in that fight. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, yeah. Alright. So I think this is just play, right? I don't think we have to worry about anything. I'm not going to play your game, Sentry. You're waiting to special intercept me. I know it. Nice. Okay. A couple perfect releases on there, too. That was fine. It was a little... It's weird to think of a G crit champ as slow, but and he had class advantage in that fight too, and it still felt like it was just taking forever. Do you think Sentry's buff did him justice? Absolutely, yeah. I think Sentry is awesome now. Yeah. I use him almost every day. He's great. Nice. What's up, Double P? Where do you use Sentry outside of incursions? Yeah, I use him in AQ. My section 1 and my section 2 have an unstoppable node, and he's absolutely perfect. It's like Diss Track and this unstoppable. He handles it so easily, and like when you ramp him up, after the first section even, he's finishing fights in like, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. I put out a video. I did my entire... I recorded my entire AQ path with him one day, where I like just blitzed right up to the boss. He's just really, really good. I know a lot of people aren't wild about like long form champs like him, but I think he's fantastic. Cross on the Cavs. Thanks, Alberto. I'm hoping this is the year for them finally. A LeBron-less championship would be pretty great. They got a long way to go, though, so... They could just beat you in so many ways. Like Mitchell took over in Game 2, which was pretty impressive, as usual. But they had, like, Ty Jerome in Game 1, just absolutely lighting people up from the three-point line. I think they have the best three-point percentage in the league this season. Just so many ways to beat you. That's what mark of a really, really good team. Really a heavy? Thank you. Bullseye's perfect release feels like it's meaningless. Like, I don't really think it appreciably adds anything to his damage. I mean, maybe the crits are getting a little bit better. I don't know. Venom also being very cooperative tonight. Good for him. No doubt, sports ball. It's got, yeah, Boston. I mean, and then like even assuming that, like Oklahoma City also very, very scary team this year. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for, Jeff. Like Cleveland needing to beat LeBron for a championship would be a really, really good storyline. That would be something. Not just LeBron, but like Bronny as well. What's up, David? Yeah, Cleveland LA finals would be pretty great. Don't even remember who I used on this path, and it was only a week ago. Yeah, I think the fight I'm most worried about is this one here, Scorpion. My bullseye is not duped. So I'm gonna have to try and keep the true accuracy up as much as possible, but we'll see. Oh, why did I do that? Nice. Couldn't dex out of that. That's good. I need to just stick to special ones. I neglected to remember that his special 2 doesn't give him the true accuracy. Nice. Nice recovery there. Losing so much health here. Goodness. Alright, well... yeah, I could have played that a little bit better by not doing the special 2, but we're still pretty healthy. Ohio is in fact a state. It's a pretty good state. People don't appreciate Ohio, man. Ohio gets a whole bunch of crap because it's like you know, whatever the children are saying these days, but there are many states that I would rank Ohio above. Scorpion is good for this boss too. Nice. Yeah, with the Venom, I thought about that, but like, you know, Scorpion being locked as a 6-star, I felt worked against him a bit. The higher content goes, the more I feel that way. And like, I agree, the Venom synergy is big time busted, but like, then you're devoting 2 champs essentially for her for 1 run, you know. Scorp should have been the 7-star science. That would have been something. Scorp is pretty busted. I would have loved 7-star Scorpion though. They were pretty nice with defenders on this path, all things said, right? All right, cool. One more, and it's a rough one, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Born and raised Columbus, Ohio. Let's go, baby. Let's go. My sister, one of my sisters, and my dad went to Ohio State, so I root for Ohio State and I root for Georgia because my favorite NFL player went to Georgia. Is he confirmed tech? Yes. Yes, Philip. Was that a gang sign? Yeah. Yeah, definitely a gang sign. That's me. I look if anybody in this community looks like a gangster, it's the 41-year-old with the graying beard and the nerd glasses. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely me. He's from the gang. Alright, we just have to survive Photon because I would rather dump Bullseye for the boss and have 5 completely healthy champs. So we can safely parry her. All right, let's do this. All right, good. Now we'll just wait. This is like the extra super safe way to play her. No! Oh boy. Oh, we are so close. We're just going to launch it. Come on, Bullseye. Let's go. Yes. Ooh, ooh boy. Ooh boy. If we hadn't done the conservative approach there, we absolutely would have died. That was a good call. All right. All right. We got 5 totally healthy champs for our last run here. Brian had to join the Mafia in Jersey. Made it to Aries. Good luck, Brennan. You got this, buddy. 9.2 is much better than the beta. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. Yeah. All right, so Silk or Nefaria here. I think I want to go Nefaria. Because, again, Power Steel immunity. By the way, where's 7-star Cassie? That's what we should have had. Dreams of being a content creator were all a front. He's out there running the gun line again. Oh, man. Imagine Brian doing a drug deal, but it's beans. He's handing over, like, you know, AKs for a bag of Boston's Best or something. Class of 03. Definitely changed a lot over the years. Haven't been back about 10 years. Clutch finish. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't been back to Columbus. I'm going there in a few weeks at some point next month. For my nephews are graduating high school. So I'm going back for that. I forget what day it is, though. I use Nefaria, and his evade can do a heavy attack. Yeah, Silk is rank 3, but she's also very squishy, which is why I typically don't enjoy using her. I think Nefaria is the play here for 2 Power Steel immune champs, and that gives us the we have Luke to handle the power gain too, and we have She-Hulk's Withers as well. I feel pretty good about this. I think Petrify should probably still work. She's not immune to, like, power control. She's immune to specific power effects. Like, she's obviously not immune to Petrify. So I think Petrify will still handle the power gain. Nefaria is really bad for the parry phase. That's fine. All right, let's try and burst through. Let's see here. What's the trap note again here? 2 desecrated charges. Power Steel in the Maelstrom. Okay. So it's not really a huge deal until phases 4 and 5 is what I'm reading. So let's try and burst her down here with this. So mediums and special ones for this phase. Oops. Why am I missing at the timing all of a sudden? What is happening? How? Did my dex turn off? That was really weird, guys. I must have been too early. cool. Yeah, I think I was just early on those dexes. Uh-oh. That's a bummer. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, parry special 2. Nice. Nice. Perfect. All right. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Degens don't stop unless you hit her, and you can't hit her during her specials, so that was a really good run, though. I'm pretty happy with that. All the way to phase 4. All right, so physical vuln or petrify. So let's go with void here. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, all right. Got to refocus here. Love when she exits the maelstrom before using her special attack. Damn it again, dude. That first hit, I'm just really screwing hard. I didn't realize I'd hit Sanctified that fast. Okay. Damn it again. Come on, my son. Nice. Okay. Here we go, baby. Oh, I'm so glad he got the final strike. Oh, that was fun. That was really fun. Such a fun fight overall. How much to exit out the quest right now? Yeah, 2-champ run on that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The chip damage is pretty intense. So like a solo is very difficult, but definitely doable. Didn't use Nefaria, do it all over. I'm not going to redo the path. I'll give you $2. Nah. There we go. Act 9.2 is done and dusted. What am I going to do here? I think I'm just going to go with whatever I need the most here. We'll take a skill. We'll take a science. How many of these do I have? Do another skill. Okay. I think I have enough. I have rank up gems to take APOC up all the way from rank 1 to rank 4. So I don't think I need mutant catalysts. So let's go with a science again. Okay, there we go. All right, so rewards that we're opening now. How much Titan? I'm not opening Titan shards, but we have quite a few. I think that's 4 plus the 2 plus the Nexus. So 7 Titans at the moment, which is great. We will open the relic because of course. And we'll open this class. Oh, we're going to go for mutant in here. Because if I can get dust, I will probably rank 4 dust instead of APOC. And then rank up gems, we'll figure those out. 5 tier 7, we'll deal with that later. What am I at on this tier 4? Oh, 16. 16 tier 4 alpha. But again, I need those for rank 4, so I have to save them. And then we don't have enough. We could probably get enough shards for a basic from a store or something. So let's do. All right, so we got a basic, a class, and a relic. All right, let's get the shards that we need first here. Where's the best place to get shard? Is it got to be the Battleground store? All right, yeah, 4 should be good. I don't normally buy those, but we're live and might as well. All right, and then let's do the relic first. So my prestige plays are. Let me write these down. Otherwise, I'm absolutely going to forget. Goblin, Sentinel, Ant-Man. Those are all rank 3s. And then, did I have? I've got another one. Okay, and then Vision. Okay. So those are our top 4 options if we get one of those. All right. Relic, Nexus Crystal. Guys, remember relics? Someday, maybe. It's a lot of 6 stones. Relic Nexus. Anybody? Nowhere? Did I pass it? Is it in here? It isn't here. It was hiding in here. Okay. All right, let's see what we get. Ooh, this one's tough because I. What does his thing do? Oh, thank you. Unlocks the innate ability. Oh, you think? Pop some crystals. Can't make me. You can't make me. I don't think I need whatever the awaken ability is on Spider-Man. I don't think I need it as much as I would like a more SIGs on Green Goblin. So we're going to take that. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that one. If it was any other 2 relics in Spider-Man, I probably would have gotten the dupe, but that's fine. I also didn't check what my prestige was at before, so I have no idea how much it went up. We're at 31,134, and my prestige the last time I did a alliance check was it went up 10 points. Yes, 10 points, 10 important points, folks. All right, let's do the basic 7-star. Again, we're hoping for Dust, really, or Onslaught even, or Warlock, or Red Skull. A lot of Moondragons in that reel. I don't know. Basic 7-star is getting us a Blade Sigs. I think that's probably 60 now. 40, 60. Blade's cool. Blade's very cool. It's 40. Okay. Have to rank him up one of these days. All right, that's that. And then let's go for the class crystal. Which is in here somewhere. Here we go. All right, we're going to pick Mutant out of here. This is a selector, right? I don't know why it spun for so long. Let me just double check that that's what I want. I do want a chance at Dust. I'm looking to see if there's any other champs that I really would like to have or need the dupe on. Nothing there. I'm covered in Mystic, covered in Cosmics. Tech would be Red Skull or Warlock, pretty much, and that's it. Yeah, Mutant is the play here. If I can get a dupe on Dust, that would be ideal. Or I could go skill for like Bullseye or Killmonger would be my options there. Yeah, I think Mutant's the play. If we can get a Dust, I'll probably rank for her right now instead of APOC next week. What is this? Let's just open this while we're here. Oh. Got a Paragon here. Is this the Magic Paragon? Watch this one be Dust. How funny would that be? How funny would that be? It was not. Saving all crystals until I buy something from the deals. I'm not sure what you mean there. I don't think the pools are changing, right? All right, Mutant Crystal. I think that would be the last one then. I heard a rumor that Karate Mike has like 6 Titan Nexus crystals. I don't know where he got them or how he's saving them or who he's saving them for. I thought that was pretty funny. All right, here we go. We want Dust. Dust, number 1 pull. Onslaught, number 2 pull. Number 3 would probably be, I don't know, more Sigs on Danny, maybe. That's pretty much it. Yeah, those 3 are really the only mutants I'm looking for. Oh, a House of X would also be good. I don't have him yet. Let's see what we get. All right, 7-star Mutant is getting us a North Star Sigs. Yep. Not a fan. Very good champ. Very powerful champ. I can't do the combo. I just can't handle it. Can't do it. So he will be forever rank 1. Good champ. Just can't use him. Can't use them 25 hit combo champs. More defensive, now that's cool. I would disagree. He is a absolute monster offensively if you can handle the cadence. Alas, no dust. I am full up on Sig Stones right now, too. I think. Yeah. 125 plus 39 in the overflow, plus all the crystals I have saved. So we're set up pretty well for tomorrow and for May. What is that next? Is that next week already? Almost. So I don't think I have anything else to open. Again, we're sitting on the Titans till June. The June pool is looking really good. Yeah. Okay, so it's weird to like finish a big piece of content and then feel like I almost feel like I just didn't get anything out of it, because like the relic was fine, 10 points in prestige. The Titan will hopefully pay dividends later, and the class crystal was for me a pretty big dud. Yeah. All right, let's see who's live. And then I got to do my war fights before bed. Akbar's been pretty quiet. Oh, nope, there he is. I thought he might be streaming. The cats are guaranteed. Yeah, that's true. Akbar, did you finish, or are you streaming soon? Got a cold. Oh, it sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, dude, Volatility is streaming. Let's go raid Volatility. Yeah, she is pretty cool. All right, here is the link to her channel, or her stream rather. She's also doing 9.2. Let me make sure that I caught up on all the messages first. Pittsburgh Steelers select next. Oh, perfect timing. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, Brandon. Talk to you probably in one of the servers. Yeah, I mean, the rewards are good. They'll be good later. More than now. All right, thanks a lot, everybody, for hanging out with me. Appreciate it, as always. I don't know when the next time I'll be back live is, because I really only do like big content here. But go give Volatility a like and a sub if you haven't subbed already. And please hit like on this stream before you close your window. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I see we have a bunch of people in the chat still. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that sub button for me. I would also really appreciate that. And yeah, that is going to do it. And be good to each other. Peace.